everybody, welcome to CompetitionX. My name is Tony Phelan, and today we're going to be looking at a new vehicle from Team Associated, the MT12 4x4 monster truck. Okay, so the MT12 monster truck is basically, actually started life as the CR12, if you remember the CR12 from a couple years ago, the crawler version. This has got some tweaks to it, mainly wheels and tires and a cool looking body to turn it into the MT12 monster truck. So let's get inside the box, show you everything that comes in this kit, including that cool body, right now. Let's go. Alright, so here is everything that comes in the MT12 kit. Let's go over what we got here. First thing we have is always the bag of paperwork. Has a few extra Team Associated decals. Some more there, Area 51 stuff. A small mini catalog of Team Associated product. Your manual for the XP120 radio system. Your manual for probably the speed control. Yeah, it looks like the speed control. It is a, looks like it's a WP1040 brushed crawler speed control. And then of course your manual for the actual truck itself. In there it gives you kind of breakdowns of the body, breakdowns of the parts that it comes with, how to remove and reassemble parts, with everything with part numbers. So if you ever break anything, you have a manual that gives you all the part numbers you need. All right, other things we got in the bag before we get to the truck, we have a USB wall charger, or USB charger for the battery, a Reedy 850 milliamp, 7.4 volt lithium ion battery pack. Comes with a T-plug. It also has, looks like a couple of tools and a battery, couple tools, a bind plug, and then looks like a battery strap. I don't know if the battery strap is in there, you have to attach that, or maybe an extra one. And then some additional parts for the outside of the body. These are mirrors, and then it has little like clips for the inside of the mirror to keep them in place. Now the body does have holes here pre-cut for the mirrors, so they should just be a fit right in there. And then before we get to the truck, we're also going to check out the XP120 radio system. Now we've seen this a lot in most of their vehicles. This is their go-to radio system. Has all the adjustments up there, steering trim, throttle trim, and dual rates. And then it's lightweight. It's a nice little radio system. It's perfect for this vehicle. All right, so on to the truck. I'll have to say right now, this is way cooler in person than I thought it was. I mean, I thought it was cool looking when I saw it on the website and when I saw it in the box, but in person, this thing is actually way cooler than that. So it is 1/12 scale, even though it does look a little bit bigger. It is 1/12 scale, but it does have really nice wheels, kind of a deep dish wheel. The inside's kind of cool looking. It's got a Chevron tire, big monster truck Chevron tire. It's air filled, there's no insert. The body, let's get the body off real quick because it's wrapped in the plastic, and you have to take the body off to get the plastic off. So the body is Lexan. It's a full Lexan shell. It does have some ABS parts, some hard plastic parts. The grill is hard plastic. I can't tell if that's an insert or a sticker. That might be a sticker there. But it does have the ability to have lights put in it. So you can put lights in this. It's got the inside little catch there. On the back is the same way. It does not have any ABS parts on the back, but it does have light buckets in the back here. It also has molded light bar on top that also take LEDs, molded windshield wipers, and molded door handles. Now, to me, this looks really cool. I love it. I wish the windows would have been clear, but you can probably get a clear version of the body to paint with all the add-ons here, and then you can get the windows clear. But as an RTR, I wish it was clear, but these decals look pretty good. Moving on to the chassis. So again, this is based on the CR12. So the whole layout is CR12-ish, if you remember that car. It does have a front-mounted, chassis-mounted servo. This is a 0415 servo. Does have a large servo saver in there. It's got fixed links that are plastic. Or is that one metal? It's got a hole in it. That one might be metal. I can't tell. So the drag link may be metal, but this here is plastic. It has oil-filled shocks that are threaded bodies, so you can adjust the ride height. It has a large differential, nice kind of thick axles, the large differential there. It's a gear diff inside of that. Obviously there's no grease in it, but you can probably add grease to it. 4-link suspension with metal rods here. 4-link rear suspension with, this one's popped off. Huh. Now it's popped back on. So it is a 4-link rear suspension, again with the same axle in the back. Gear diff in the back. Has a centralized transmission. It's a very tiny little transmission underneath the skid plate here. Got slider axle drives. Not quite sure what these are here. Not quite sure what those are. Those may be for something upcoming. Looks like they have, oh, these are for sliders, it looks like. Sliders used to go in here. For the, maybe the CR12 had this is where the sliders went, but it's got these upper ones here. I'm not quite sure what those are for. That's interesting. As far as electronics, it does have a waterproof ESC. I think it's the, what I say, 1040 ESC. A small MT380 brushed motor. And then your receiver right here. Battery pack. Looks like it goes right here. Now this is a large battery pack tray. Much larger than what you need for this. That's probably why there's 2 of these. If you decide to put a long battery pack in, there's another set of slots here. You can put a longer battery pack in there and then use this other battery strap to hold it down. All the wires are neatly tucked down the side here. It has adjustable front and rear body mounts, so you can put any kind of body on this. 1/12 scale body. These are metal C-channel chassis. One thing that's nice about this that I see that I haven't seen on some of their Apex vehicles, the pivot balls on this are all metal. I don't know if you can see these little pivot balls here, pivot balls there. These are metal. On some of the other cars, they're Delrin or a different kind of plastic, and they wear out kind of fast. These will not. These are nice and strong. They won't break. You can't compress them if you turn the screw too much. So those are really nice. All right, something else we noticed down the vehicle, which is actually kind of cool, is if you look right down in here, you can see metal wheel hexes. Those are actually super long to actually protrude into the tire here, but has metal wheel hexes as well as CVAs. No dog bones on this vehicle, so the CVAs will help prevent shatter when the wheels are turning at full lock. That's a nice addition. All right, so there you have it. Everything that comes in Team Associated's MT12 4x4 monster truck. Now, we are at a local RV park right now. We took a little time off, the wife and I are here, and I decided to bring this with me because I thought maybe there would be someplace fun to drive it. So lucky for you, lucky for me, but also lucky for you, there's actually some neat surroundings around here. So we're gonna get the battery charged, we're gonna get this thing outside, and we're gonna see what it does best, monster trucking.